Welcome, dear learners. In the previous video lecture, we have discussed on rural product strategies. In this video, we will be discussing on a very crucial aspect of modern business and social development, new product development specifically designed for rural markets. As we will explore, developing products for these unique environments is not merely about adapting existing urban solutions, it requires a fundamentally different mindset and approach, one that is deeply empathetic, innovative, and context aware. Today, we will delve into how companies can successfully navigate this landscape, fostering inclusive growth and sustainable innovation. By the end of this unit, you as learners will be equipped to first understand the four key stages of new product development specifically adapted for the nuances of rural markets. Second, identify the profound significance of concepts like rural immersion and reverse innovation in shaping effective product design. Third, analyze the intricate cultural, behavioral, and economic factors that significantly influence how rural consumers accept new products. And finally, explore various pricing strategies and frugal innovation techniques that are particularly suited to meet the needs of rural customers. Let's begin this insightful journey. Developing products for rural markets, especially in a country as diverse as India, demands a fundamentally different approach compared to conventional urban focused strategies. Why is this so? Well, rural India presents a unique combination of vast diversity, significant infrastructural constraint, think about electricity, roads and connectivity, and distinct consumer behavior. This landscape is both a challenge and a tremendous opportunity for innovation. Companies aiming to succeed here must go beyond basic market segmentation. They need to engage deeply with the rural context. Strategies like rural immersion programs are vital as they foster empathy and help uncover unarticulated needs that people might not even express directly. Furthermore, the concept of reverse innovation has emerged as a game changer. This involves designing need-based, low-cost solution in rural areas that surprisingly often find applications in urban and even global markets. By emphasizing frugal engineering, ensuring contextual relevance, maintaining cultural sensitivity, and offering affordable pricing, rural product development is increasingly seen as a powerful driver of inclusive growth and sustainable innovation. So, once a company has identified its target rural customers, understood their unique needs, and decided how it wants its brand to be perceived, what's the next logical step? It's to create and launch a new product that precisely suits these requirements. We are seeing a growing interest in rural markets with major companies like LG, Godrej, Philips, Tata, Mahindra and Mahindra, and GE now focusing on designing products that truly match rural needs and lifestyles. The process of new product development, especially in these contexts, generally includes four key stages. These are first idea generation, second concept development, third product development, and finally fourth market testing. Let's explore each of these stages in more detail. The very first stage, idea generation, is absolutely fundamental. Here, companies identify potential product ideas by keenly observing and understanding the unique challenges and aspirations of rural consumers. Now, how do these consumers differ from their urban counterparts? Rural users often face significant infrastructure constraints such as irregular power supply, variability in their income, and limited access to essential services. Therefore, idea generation cannot be based on boardroom assumptions, it must be deeply grounded in field reality. What are some key methods to generate these contextually relevant ideas? Rural immersion programs are incredibly effective where company executives actually live in rural areas to closely observe consumer behavior and infrastructure gaps. Focus group discussions and community interactions help identify latent needs. Collaborating with local NGOs, self help groups, or panchayats can pinpoint product or service gaps. And ethnographic studies help decode how rural households currently interact with similar products or their substitute solutions. Consider the Godrej Chotu Cool, a compact refrigerator born from the need for food preservation without constant electricity, or GE's Mac 400 ECG, designed after observing the lack of reliable diagnostic in rural clinics, resulting in a portable battery operated machine. Once a promising idea is shortlisted, it's converted into a product concept. But before rushing into development, this concept must be tested with rural consumers to gauge initial acceptance and feasibility. This is concept testing. Given that rural India is incredibly heterogeneous, meaning it varies greatly from one place to another, concept testing must be region specific. It must account for cultural, economic, and environmental differences. What are some key aspects to consider during this stage? Language and communication simplicity are paramount. Concepts should be explained in local dialects, often using visual aids or physical mock-ups. Cultural acceptance is crucial, as some innovations might face resistance due to deep-rooted traditions or beliefs. And of course, socio-economic alignment. The concept must resonate with the income levels, priorities, and aspirations of rural users. For instance, UNICEF's dry toilet are appreciated in drought prone Rajasthan but face rejection in water abundant states, clearly showing the importance of region specific testing. Tools often used include simple concept boards, engaging role play demonstrations, and testing pilot prototypes in bustling weekly markets and community gatherings. Following successful concept testing, we move to product development. This stage involves transforming the validated concept into a fully functioning product, often guided by the principle of frugal innovation. What does frugal innovation mean here? It's about delivering maximum value at minimum cost, crucially without compromising on essential functionality and durability. Products for rural markets are not about offering less, they are about offering different solutions that are intelligently designed to work effectively in a resource constrained environment. Key principles of frugal engineering include minimizing complexity in design to reduce manufacturing and maintenance cost, ensuring ruggedness to withstand rough usage and variable environment conditions, incorporating multi-utility features as rural buyers often prefer versatile products and designing for easy repairability since service centers can be scarce. Think of the Tata Nano, inspired by auto rickshaws with features like one wiper to save cost, yet it was functional and innovative. The Nokia 1100 phone, with its high durability, torchlight, and long battery life, was specifically designed for low connectivity zones, and the Godrej Chotu Cool runs on a 12-volt battery and uses thermoelectric cooling, removing the need for bulky compressors. Using local materials and collaborating with local artisans are also valuable considerations. The final stage before a large scale launch is market testing. This is the true litmus test for any rural innovation. It involves limited scale product trials in carefully selected rural markets. Why is this stage so critical, especially given the diversity of rural India? It helps refine the product design, packaging, pricing, and promotional strategies based on real world feedback. There are several key reasons for market testing to truly understand regional consumer preferences and their price sensitivity, to identify potential operational challenges related to transportation, product usage, or maintenance, to assess the efficiency of the distribution network in rural areas, and to refine after sales support mechanism. Tools and approaches include in situ product trials within rural households, vendor based promotions at weekly hearts, collecting feedback through trusted local influencers like school teachers or health workers, and using mobile vans or road shows to showcase the product. For example, HUL Puri was tested in diverse water conditions across India, and Philips Solar Lantern were market tested in tribal villages with no grid connectivity before full scale manufacturing. Dear students, in this first part of new product development video lecture session, we have learned the four stages: idea generation, concept testing, product development, and market testing. Now, we will take a pause on the video lecture of new product development, and we will continue on the topic in our second part of new product development video lecture session.